Hello and welcome into Healing Oracle 777. I'm here today to give you a general, timeless reading. So let's get some smell good going. I love feeling relaxed, and that's what this does. I'm not sponsored by any incense company, but if any of them would like to sponsor me, I would be happy to feature their product. I enjoy my incense, and I will give a honest opinion on it. Okay. Cleanse the space. We're going to pull us 12 cards. I'd like to say that I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or therapist. If anything is triggering in my reading, please seek help. It's okay. There's no judgment here. This is a safe space. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. I welcome you into your free reading. I will never offer paid readings on TikTok or YouTube. That is not really how I connect to spirit when it's an individual reading. I book private appointments where I reside. I'm the type of reader. I need to be able to see somebody's face, eyes, or an article of clothing, or be within a room with them, or sometimes we hold hands. And so that's why this is just a general reading. And I hope it resonates with you. Please subscribe if it does. Take what does and leave the rest for someone else. Now let's get started together. Relocate. Plant positive thoughts in your mind. Don't overspend. Opioids. Walk away from anyone or anything that doesn't serve your inner good. Dreams do come true. An uncle. Partnership. Stolen valor. You're getting a huge payout. Hold tight to your faith. Someone wealthy is about to lose it all. Okay. Let me just sit real quick with this energy. We're going to clarify. We're going to pull some tarot cards, some from 2 different decks, to make sure that we get a complete message from Spirit. Please give us a message that you need the collective to see for their greater good. I feel like this is going to be a very specific reading for somebody. I'm also urged to tell you that, you know, you can love somebody from a distance, and that's okay. We have the Four of Pentacles that came out. Ten of Pentacles. Three of Swords. The Judgment. And the Five of Cups. Okay. We have the Temperance. The Six of Swords. We definitely have somebody here moving away from a lot of negativity. And that's a good thing. I get 3 more cards for my collective spirit. 3 more cards for my collective. Three more cards from exactly 3. Okay. We have the Two of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. Okay. Sit here with Spirit for a minute. Okay. Okay, first off, I'd like to say that I do believe you're in a relationship. And the heartbreak card right here, the trauma and the grief, I don't feel like that's your relationship that's that way. I think that has to do with a family member. And it breaks your heart. Maybe that was like a favorite uncle. It says uncle, but it could be uncle or aunt. It's energy. I think that they had a drug problem. This stolen valor right here. I mean, I even feel from Spirit that something so basic as stolen valor so that they can be deceptive to get their opioids, to get their drugs. I wouldn't put that past them. I think that they're very greedy, maybe ask you for a lot of money. I see a mass fortune, maybe even an inheritance of some kind. You know, it could very well be like a grandfather or grandmother, and I'm sorry if this is triggering to you, but they could have passed on, and they bypassed this uncle entirely. And it could be a grandfather that was actually in the military, and the uncle, like I said, he's using any means possible to fund his opioid problems, drug problems. It could be any kind of drugs. I think that you're tired of this, and like I said, they have a lot of greed. I think you're tired of this. You have several cards where you're going to move away, you're going to relocate. You know, this stuff over here that's going on with the family, you need to get that out of your mind and plant positivity. You got a partnership here that I feel is a really good partnership for you. Once again, a huge payout. I think that's some type of inheritance that either you or the person you're with is going to get. This could even be the person you're with, uncle, aunt, family member. And they might have even got part of an inheritance, but they're going to lose it all because they have a drug problem. And don't you all overspend. Don't overspend. Save your money so that you can relocate. Dreams do come true. You've got the perfect partner here, I feel. You got financial stability. You know, you've got disappointments here and some sadness. It says regret, but I think the family member actually is the one with the regret, and you've got the sadness and disappointment because of how they turned out and the way they misused what was given to them to better their life. You know, this right here is a card of reflection. The Judgment card is awakening. And I think you're just, one day you're going to wake up, you and your partner, person you're with, and you're going to be like, look, I can't do this anymore. They've went through all of their inheritance. And it even tells you, walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. And it's somebody's drug problem and money problems and, you know, all that doesn't serve you. Spirit says you're all going to move on. So, you know, if you had an inkling, it's just to hold tight to your faith. That's right. Always trust in your higher power. Your spirit team, they've got you. You will not be forsaken. Dreams do come true. You've got stability. You're gonna have stability. Just do right with whatever's given to you. And I do believe it's some type of large inheritance. Somebody found favor in you. And you're going to take that and you're going to relocate. We got relocate. We have moving on right here. Walking away. Like I said, always put the positive thoughts in your mind. Don't worry about addictions of somebody else or what they went through, how broke they are. You know, they might spend every penny they get on drugs. It's their life. If they want to do that to themselves, you have to keep going. And it might be heartbreaking for you. That's what I think this is. This is the family member that's so heartbreaking to you. I don't believe it's the partnership. I think with the partnership, you're going to be fine. I mean, I'm not seeing anything in here that says that this is your forever soul partner, but I'm not seeing anything in here either that says that this person is negative. I do see planning and decision making. So you might even be thinking marriage and long term here, which would be good. You both have logic and seem pretty equal here, but this over here is a hot mess, and you don't need this. They have to figure it out for themselves. They're going to have to go in and get help for themselves. And if they spend everything they have and are flat broken down on their luck, that might be what it takes for them to get help. Might be what it takes. Until they do, they're going to have regret and disappointments. But that's their lesson to learn, not yours. Now we're going to pull some clover cards here to see what Spirit would like for you to know. Spirit, please give me messages for the collective. For their greater good. Like I said, I am seeing a partnership here. When I say partnership, it could be man, woman, man, man, woman, woman, he, she, they, whatever. It's all energy, but I do see a positive thing here, and I don't know if this is you that gets inheritance or your partner. But it's important that you don't overspend, and it may take relocating away from this negativity and drug problems and all that stuff so that you all can have a stable, meaningful life. All right. And you can love family from a distance. Sometimes, as bad as it hurts, you have to. And it came out uncle, but it could be family member. It could be any family member. I do feel it's family, though. All right. We have to think away. Then, why not lovingly? We have to think away. Then why not lovingly? Exactly. You wish people the best. You return to sender what you need to, and you don't have any ill intentions. A change in perspective can cause us to notice the small things that we sometimes no longer see. Yeah, when you get out of a lot of negative energy, and you have people making you feel like you're the only one out there that can help them, it can be rough. But you need to change it up, because now it's your turn. It's your turn. If they went through everything that they had and they lost everything they had, that's just the way Spirit intended. Since I noticed that falling out of line really doesn't hurt that much, it has quite easily become my habit. Now, you don't have to go along with it. You don't have to go along with what someone else says. Like I said, you use your own discernment here, but you can stay in this and lose everything you have right along with them. Or you can do this and move if you have to get away from this so that you can have a life. And I do see, like I said, a partner. I don't know if the partner is the one that's going to come into money, or if you're going to come into money, or if both of you all is going to come into money, but somebody is. And this over here looks really good, really loving, really cooperative. Harmony. This is a card of harmony. I see harmony for you all. Harmony. It's a good thing. Keep planting positive thoughts in your mind. Plant positive thoughts in your partner's mind. All right, let's pull you some cosmic cards. Please stay to the end, because at the very end we're going to pull karma cards, which will resonate with everybody, regardless if this did or not. And if this did resonate with you, please consider subscribing. And leave what didn't resonate with you. And if you're dealing with something, please, by all means, leave a message down in the messages. I happily answer or, interact with my messages. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. came out last reading, but it's the truth. You already know this stuff. This is just confirmation. And you're going to know who this person over here is by the stolen valor. And stolen valor doesn't always have to be like full decked out, I'm a service person. No, they might wear around like army fatigues. That's kind of what I see. Like they like that kind of stuff. And they're going to have a drug problem. And they're going to go through money. And they got a lot of greed. They're takers. They're going to be broke. They're going to run through everything. And they'll run through yours too if you allow it. All right, let's see what else wants to come out. One more card, please, for my collective. Spirit, I'm asking for one more card for the greater good of my collective. I'm hearing no. This one. Oh, that whole deck went flipping. This is what I grabbed. This is what Spirit intends on you to. That's a lot of messages. We're going to do it. That's the way I feel. My light attracts light. Exactly. When you stay positive and you plant those positive thoughts in your mind, positivity happens around you. Truth is my teacher. Be honest about this over here with yourself. Be honest about it. I am a light in the world. Yeah. Because light attracts light. I am supported on my path. See, there's a firefly. That's another light. Positive thoughts. Choose kindness. Exactly. And sometimes moving away from this and not entertaining it is the most kind thing you can do, because that gives them an opportunity to get their life together. Relationships are assignments. Exactly. This right here needs to be your assignment. This right here is what you need to work on. This is you and the person that you have in your life, or the person coming in your life that you're going to share a lot of wealth with, or they're going to share with you. Stay away from this, because this will drive you right into the poorhouse. If you have to move and relocate to get this, then do it. This, yeah. I'll pick up all those cards after the reading. Spirit just didn't want any of the other ones. And that's okay too. You draw your karma cards. And remember, always use your own discernment. I'm not telling you what to do. I am simply telling you what Spirit is showing. And you already know it anyway. If this reading was meant for you, you're going to resonate with it, or at least parts of it. You're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let me pull you two of these. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. Yeah, you've had enough. You already know the truth. Don't be their fallback person. Don't egg this on. Don't, trying to think of the proper word. Please, Spirit, help me explain this so my greater collective will understand. Don't be their enabler. Don't enable this. You don't have to. Heal emotional trauma. You survived what hurt you. Now let the pain become the seed of wisdom, strength, and spiritual growth. Let me see. Look. This might have cracked and be falling apart. But right here you are. brand new, new start, fresh start, moved on, away from this stuff. You're here. This has been Healing Oracle 777. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a good evening. Bye.